So, the Ruger 5.7. I've done a couple of videos on this before, but I wanted to do something closer to the 1911's video. So, here it goes. The Ruger 5.7 is a 5.7 by 28 pistol. It comes with two 20-round magazines. It has a 4.94-inch barrel, and if you're looking for it, it comes in around $700 at MSRP. But some places do have it on sale for a good bit cheaper. Getting into how it shoots flat. It has a little bit of recoil, but nothing close to a 9mm. I don't agree with people when they say it's like shooting a 22 mag. The bullet might be similar in size, but the casing holds a lot more powder. It falls somewhere between a 22 mag and a 9mm. Definitely closer to the 22 mag side, but not just like a 22 mag in terms of recoil. Now, in the footage playing, the first mag I shot was FN VMAX ammo. The main thing is this feels like a plus P round, and it has a polymer tip to most likely give it a sharper point just to help it with getting a better kind of aerodynamics on the bullet. Try to get more velocity out of it in terms of arrow as well as just amount of powder behind the round. It definitely had more noticeable felt recoil, but not a crazy amount more. The second mag I shot was just Federal Red Box. It's a very basic 5.7 by 28 ammo. It's what I tend to use for range days because I can normally get it the cheapest locally, and it tends to be what most places do have if they have any 5.7. Off of ammo into safeties, in terms of safeties, there are two of them. There is a ambidextrous thumb safety, and it's just paddle style on both sides. It sticks out a decent bit, but it is there. And then there is a trigger safety that has to be depressed before the trigger will pull, because if you try to get around it, the trigger cannot actually pull fully and will lock. My 5.7 does have a light and a red dot on it. They don't really change the performance of the gun. The weight under the barrel doesn't really reduce recoil by any noticeable amount, and the red dot was just a preference. This has been my EDC for 6 months now. I've put close to 700 rounds through it, which is painful. And it's been fairly reliable. The only real downsides I see are it's big. If I put it side to side with my 1911, you can see just how long this gun is in actuality compared to a 1911, especially with the compensator on the front. Because if I line them up, butt to butt, we can see the barrels do end at about, the slides do end at about the same distance. And the grips kind of seem to start at around the same. It would be a little closer to there is where grips start. Then in terms of actual, grip size, you can see the Ruger's grip definitely covers most of the 1911 besides the back, because it has this more curved back strap versus the 1911's more straight down. But overall, grip is very similar size, slide is very similar length. This is a big gun. I have not helped but make it bigger, but this is a big gun. Besides how big it is, in terms of what it doesn't have an optic cut, which a lot of other 5.7 pistols have, and they tend to be cheaper. Now, it does suck. I have a plate which counteracts that. Does it get it as low as it could be? No. Would it be nice if it was optic cut from factory? Yes. Does it really change how the gun performs? No. It comes with decent iron sights, with a fiber optic front and then an adjustable solid rear. They shot just fine for me. I was pretty damn accurate with them, and that's me. So, like, someone who's actually good at shooting would be much more accurate with them. In terms of the other thing that it doesn't have that a couple other 5.7 pistols have, it does not have a threaded barrel. This barrel is just a basic barrel. Now, you can get a threaded barrel from Ruger to throw in, but it is expensive. I believe it's somewhere around like 150. Now, the Smith & Wesson comes with a threaded barrel. I believe the FN comes with a threaded barrel. And I'm sure there's at least one other option. I feel like PSA's 5.7 comes with a threaded barrel, though I don't know. I've never actually looked into the PSA. Besides that, and this being the second most expensive 5.7 pistol you can get, I do really like this gun. The only real problems I have had with it is in terms of holsters. There are not any for a reasonable price, in my opinion, because they tend to be expensive because not many people carry 5.7s, so not many 5.7 holsters are made, so the price goes up a bit. Ruger has one for $100. I'll put that up now. My main issue was I wanted one that would be good for carrying with a light. I could not find any that had specifically for a Olight PL3. Is that partially because I got a Olight PL3? Yes. I wanted the cheaper light. I was not paying $70 more for something that performed the same. That's just me, though. I just kind of opted to make my own. This is based off of a We the People Ruger American holster. And then it has a 3D printed lower shell that I then felt wrapped. I say felt. I don't really know what this fabric is, but it's a much smoother fabric. Now, off of the whole holster thing, because if you want one, just get a basic holster. If you want one with a light, oh, sorry. Do this route, or just spend the extra money and get the Streamlight. Other than that, though, I do believe it's a very good gun. I do enjoy shooting it, albeit it's a little expensive to shoot. And I do like it as my main carry gun, due to how well behaved it is when you're shooting. The mag capacity being 20 rounds, while it's on the low side for a lot of the 5.7 pistols, it's still more than enough, considering 9mm options tend to be anywhere from, 15 to 17 rounds, maybe 19 rounds on the high side for certain 9mm pistols. And, as we all know, 5.7 does extra damage to poor people, even though it makes you poor when you buy more of the ammo. Anyways, thanks for watching. And if you have something to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And if you liked the video, hit the like button. And consider subscribing. Thank you, and bye.